Okay, so we're talking about the election results for Rockland County, New York. It seems like there's a little fuss about the results. We're going to investigate ourselves because it seems like the national media isn't reporting on this. They seem to be reporting on Elon and Trump fighting and tweeting at each other. They seem to be reporting on the riots in LA. And no one's reporting on this. So let's take a look ourselves to see if there's anything actually here. Presidential and Senate results called into question as lawsuit advances. So this lawsuit, um, there's this lawsuit going on. This is the lawsuit, right? I'm not a legal expert. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a regular old guy. And this petition was filed by I think the Senator Diane Sayre, Mark Murphy, a couple Adam, let's see, you can read it here. These people, Diane has actually ran for office. Mark and Adam, I think they just voted. I think they just voted for her. And SMART is a government body that's supposed to make sure everything's legit or something like that. I'm not a reporter or nothing like that. I'm just a normal guy looking into a story. That's it. Everything here I'm just looking into, right? And I'm reading this thing. I'm reading it, reading what I can. This petitioner Diane is suing as an individual voter for U.S. senator. She ran for U.S. senator in Rockland County. And let's just get into the meat and potatoes. Basically, she didn't get a lot of votes. She did not get a lot of votes. She didn't get a lot of votes. But that's not what caught my eye here. They started talking about this idea of voter drop off, where someone may vote for the president but not for the senator, or they may vote for the senator not the president. Right? Usually, there's not that much drop off. Maybe it says here petitions found 20% of voters who voted for Republican candidate Donald Trump did not vote. So 23% of the people who voted for Trump didn't make a vote for Senate. But it seems like for Kamala Harris, there was a negative 9% drop off rate, which means 9% of voters who voted Democrat Senate did not vote for the president, which is odd. But even then, Marcus, you're just throwing numbers at me. You're throwing, I got you. Let's get into the real meat and potatoes. Okay? Forget the lawsuit, forget all this. Let's just look at the results. All right. We can see here Trump won by a pretty good margin. But you can see the senator here won by a pretty good margin. You can see the Senate, the Democratic Senate won, okay? Which isn't crazy. But now let's start getting a little weird, right? Look at this. So this is Kristen E. Gillibrand. She won. And then we look at this District 35. We can see that she got 331 votes, and then the Republican got 82 votes. So she completely destroyed this. This district, right? She won it handily as the Democratic candidate. Let's see how Kamala did in this district. Wow. 0 votes. 0 votes. Again, her Democrat Senate, her Democratic counterpart won this with 300 votes. And you're trying to tell me not one of them voted for Kamala Harris? Not one. Donald Trump actually got more votes than both of them. It's like, what are the odds of that? Okay, great. Okay, great. Okay, great. Okay. Let's look at another district. District 55. That last one was 35. Let's look at District 55. She won this 900 votes, even more people in this district. 900 votes. And then the Republican Senate person running for Senator Michael, 42. Right? Looks like Democrats killed here, right? They killed here. Let's see how Kamala did. 2 votes. Kamala got 2 votes. Kamala got 2 votes. And then her Democratic counterpart got 900. Come on, in 2 districts? In 2 districts, the Democratic senator won, but Kamala Harris got less than 3 votes in both districts? And the reason why I'm talking about this is because the mainstream media is not, for whatever reason. So, hope you guys like the video. Tell me what you think. Maybe give us some explanations of, how did this happen? Someone explain this to me. How did this happen? Let me know. Leave a comment.